daily dosage of righteousness and ratchetness. It's the Suppa Duppa morning show on Laser 101.
Hey, off top, I'm a ratchet. So you already know I'm getting ratchet with it. Cause everybody got some ratchet in them. 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 Everybody.
That's right. It's about that time for us to get ratchet. Of course, 2015 is almost done. So let's just get that little bit of ratchetness that is left in us out before 2016 gets here. And of course, we have none other than the one and only Lynnette in us here with us in the studio. Now, Lynnette is a good old friend of ours, G Bunny and myself.
The 106 and Park days.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Long time ago. Now, you were down here earlier before in St. Martin, right?
Yeah. When did I get in here? The 28th? 27th.
The 27th?
No, 25th.
Of December.
I can't even remember. I spent 48 hours in the airport.
You came Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You were supposed to come the 23rd.
I was supposed to come the 23rd. I got here Christmas Day because I spent 48 hours in the Atlanta airport, then had to fly into Miami, spend the night in Miami, then go to the airport again.
What happened?
Oh, man, everything. The bad weather in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was terrible. Monsoon rain, coming from everywhere. So they grounded all the planes. And we had a sick passenger on day one.
Okay.
And we missed our opportunity to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Day two, we have mechanical errors.
Oh, boy.
And we missed our opportunity to take off.
Jeez.
So I went and had some margaritas.
There you go.
So it kind of cut your vacation short, basically.
Yes, cut me short, but since I've hit the island, G Money and his whole team, they have just rolled out the carpet for me, showed me around. We went to Lottery Farms.
Oh, nice.
Man, that
Twisted.
was... I was...
Twisted.
Enjoying myself. Immensely.
Did she get on the bar, G? What did she... How twisted is twisted?
I didn't dance on the bar.
No, she didn't dance on the bar. It was a good twisted, though. It wasn't like an embarrass yourself twisted. It was like...
For me, it wasn't embarrassing twisted.
It was like, I'm in international waters, I'm getting twisted. Like,
right,
she wasn't like the G Money. I need you to take me home.
Not this time. 10 years ago, it was different.
You remember that? What happened 10 years ago? Let's talk about this.
I was just delivered home safely every evening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With no recollection.
It was crazy.
It was that bad.
Yes.
And then she remember Super, she was a judge.
She was a judge at the Loud and Loving It talent show.
Loud and Love. Her and Terrence came down.
And then they came over to the studio in New York for 106 and Park.
Thanks to you.
That was hot.
Yeah. Now that was when now? Back in 2004 or 5 or something?
That far back?
Maybe.
About 2005.
Probably,
When did you leave? 6, 7?
No. When did I leave? Might have been later than that.
Later
Earlier
than that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember. I've just been in the world of reality right now, so I
Yeah.
can't even remember my 106 and Park days, unfortunately.
Do you miss it?
I miss working in the studio because it's structured.
Right.
You know what time you're starting, you know what time you're ending, you know who's supposed to come out on the couch when, and over.
Yeah.
Reality is very different.
Reality TV is different.
You rush to get nowhere.
Rush to get nowhere. I like that because a lot of people now they watch Love and Hip Hop, all these shows, Real Housewives and whatever, and people tend to say, "Is it really real? Is it really reality TV?"
It really is real.
It really is real.
It is. And, a lot of people will say, oh, is it scripted?
Right.
Scripted means you're actually handing someone a script and they're to read it.
This is what you should say.
Our reality show, the reality show that I'm on right now, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, even my show before then that I was on, Housewives of Atlanta, they're not scripted shows.
Right.
These are shows that you put people in one another's company.
In situations.
And then you see, what
How they
happens.
react.
If you put a cat in the...
in a doghouse.
In a dog, right.
You know what's going to happen. You're curious, wow, did the cat really come out victorious?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Can you have a friendly dog or is it going to go down? You see,
Exactly.
It could happen two ways.
Coincide or not.
So it is reality. It's not scripted, but you guys do have a little influence. You do put them in situations to see, okay, let's put them together. We know they don't really like each other. Let's put them together. Let's see what's going to happen.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes, yes, we do that. But then a lot of times the cast members, they'll say, I know I had a falling out with,
Right.
Rashida last week. I want to go back and meet with her for drinks so I can explain my point again.
But Rashida's not in the mood.
No, not always.
So it doesn't turn out exactly how that person who wanted to talk to Rashida.
Not always. Rashida is very, to the point, very direct, and she's not a fighter, but she will use her words, and she will, definitely put you in check.
Now, you worked on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so that means you worked with Rashida, Kurt,
Jocelyn,
Scrappy,
Stevie, Mimi, Scrappy, Young Jock, Carly Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them. And our cast every year grows and grows. So this year we even introducing more cast members. So,
who you got? Can you say who you got or not yet?
I can't say who I have new, but I can tell you, that we do have Jessica Dime, who's really famous in Miami for Diamonds of Atlanta, her movements, if you would. But no, really, she's really great on camera. She delivers, and she's a great cast member. She's coming back with us this season. We have, of course, our Stevie, Jocelyn.
Well, they're back again.
Yeah. No one can get enough of Stevie and Jocelyn. And Mimi.
Right.
Our reunion show turned it upside down, Jocelyn and Mimi came to some agreements. So,
Interesting.
You guys had K. Michelle once, or is she?
Yeah, we had K. Michelle seasons 1 and 2.
Right.
And she,
how was that?
With what?
K. Michelle.
Just dealing with her.
Yeah.
K. Michelle is, she expects a lot. But I think when cameras are on, she delivers a lot too. She can be a pain.
But how do you cast them? How are they cast? Because I really don't follow Love and Hip Hop because for me it's too ratchet. But
isn't that what we're doing right now? Ratchetness,
exactly.
yes.
Her own life is just its own Love and Hip Hop by itself.
Okay.
That's off air. But no, how do you cast them? How do you say, okay, well, let's get
Young Jock.
Yeah.
Young Jock hasn't been doing anything for a while, but let's go with him because I think he might be good for the show.
Well, the creator of the show, Mona Scott Young, she really has tapped into the hip hop world, if you would. Matter of fact, she is the hip hop world. She's one of the many women that have, forged the way for women in hip hop, and not as artists, but women behind the scenes, such as myself, has a great pulse on what's going on in the hip-hop world and who is available and who would add some great element to the show. And also on top of that, a lot of times, whether you're in Atlanta or Miami, or Atlanta or Hollywood or New York,
right.
You have a lot of people that had a great career at one point, and so they get back in the studios and they get new breath, if you would, for their new music that is coming out. So we have Scrappy and Young Jock, people like that,
right.
That do come out. Stevie J was a phenomenal producer. Back in the day, and he actually still a great producer, but it's just us trying to capture it all on camera and see who he's really working with now and what kind of music he's putting out there. So
right.
Mona really is instrumental in casting. She and her partner Stephanie Gale. Yeah.
Who would you like to see on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? If you had a choice to cast somebody and say they will be perfect for this show, who would you? Anybody right now?
It's gonna sound crazy, but I had a conversation with this person and it was blending my two worlds together. Free from 106 and Park.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't see Free as like a Love and Hip Hop kind of girl. Free was always,
Free is everything Love and Hip Hop. Everything Love and Hip Hop.
She's drama, everything rolled in one.
Yeah, I mean she's drama, she's gorgeous, but she also has the hip hop element. Like she is a rapper. Like, she's a lyricist.
Yeah,
and that's something that I think was lost on 106 and Park. You never really had the opportunity to see her exhibit, her skills.
Right.
Oh yeah, she's truly talented.
Yeah,
so I could see her coming back and giving those young girls on ATL.
And we've seen Free behind the scenes, and we've heard stories of Free, and she could get down. She ain't nothing to play with.
No, she's gifted on the mic.
For sure.
She definitely is.
If you're tuning in right now, it's Laser 101, the station with the attitude. We have our good friend Lynnette here in the studio. Now, Lynnette, she used to work with BET, 106 and Park. You were what were you again? You were the...
Oh, gosh.
Audience coordinator slash...
I went from audience coordinator on 106 and Park, and then
She was the woman with the clipboard.
Yes, I was the woman with the clipboard all the time.
All the time. Don't play with me,
You
son.
can't get in.
No.
You sit there.
Yes, and then I moved on to the special events like the Hip Hop Awards and the college tour and all that kind of stuff. So, I've been with BET, was with BET for quite some time. And then, like I said, I stepped away to do reality and did 2 seasons of Housewives of Atlanta. I did some shows for MTV. I even popped down here and did a show. Remember back in the day, MTV had Tempo?
Yes,
I did some Caribbean tours with them, you know. And now, really, for the past 5 years, I've been loving Hip Hop Atlanta.
Loving hip hop.
I eat it, drink it, sleep it.
Yeah.
Every day.
And it's been successful for you. As
it's been awesome. Yeah. Loving Hip Hop Atlanta is the #1 show on cable television.
Wow. What? Out of all the Loving Hip Hop?
Ring the bell, D. Ring the bell.
Out of all the Loving Hip Hops, yeah. Variety magazine, we are #1.
#1?
Yeah, only second to FIFA Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Loving Hip Hop, it originally started in New York, with Jim Jones and his wife, what's her name? Chrissy.
Yep.
Now, back then it was something different. It was more of a couple. You seeing the love story, the trials and tribulations, him being a hardcore rapper, but then you're seeing him in a different light, him being a husband, her, trying to manage a family. But now it kind of shifted into something that is a little bit different. Why do you think it took that route?
Is different the word, or you want to say ratchet? You can say ratchet.
Okay.
I thought he was going to say ratchet.
You can say ratchet.
It kind of became ratchet. But it became ratchet for a good purpose, because now, like you said, it's #1, and I became a big fan of it.
But people like ratchetness. Yeah. That's why.
Right. And I mean, that's what people turn on the TV to look for. They look for glamour. They look for ratchetness, and the glitz and the glamour. That's what they want. They want to see someone else's train wreck.
Right. They don't want to seem like, okay, I'm the only one going through this. Yeah. There's other people who are in a higher position than me also going through this as well, so they feel better about themselves, I guess.
And the stuff is not scripted. Like I said, this is not scripted. So whether you're watching whether New York is your favorite show, whether Hollywood is your favorite, or Atlanta, these people truly are passionate about their music, but they're also passionate about who they're loving right now.
Right. Yeah, like that Cardi Red.
Yeah, Carly Red.
Crazy.
Yeah, she moves them in and out. 2014, you're gone. 2015, who's new? 2015, who's gone? So we don't know who Carly has for 2016.
Right. Now, is Benzino's, is he still on the show or no?
Benzino is not on our show. Oh. No, but he actually, a show I've been watching, what is it, Couples Retreat?
Oh, that's right.
Benzino and Althea on there, and they are turning up.
Oh, so they are.
Yes, they're interesting, and he's interesting. We actually grew up together in Boston, so
he got fired because he was lashing out against the producer. How did that? Can you know?
Did he lash out? There were some disagreements. I wouldn't say that he lashed out, but they could not agree to disagree.
Right. Yeah.
And we're going to, as the creators and producers of this show, stick to our guns. And he is also, he's a businessman. He came from The Source magazine and all of that. So he's also going to stick to his guns and not fold. So that's really what it was. No one was willing to bend for the other. He went his way.
Yeah, because he went on Twitter and started lashing out. And then he was upset because you guys decided to keep Stevie J and Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Because after season 3 reunion, there was a brawl.
How do you guys deal with that brawl? Like when they...
Our cameras keep rolling.
Okay.
You don't stop.
Our cameras are not shy. They're not gun shy, and I mean that literally. Our cameramen are not gun shy. Our audio people are not gun shy.
What do you mean literally? Has there been guns and weapons?
I'm just saying literally. They are not.
Ping, ping. You got some gangsters.
Yes, and so our guys keep rolling, so that's how you see all the behind-the-scenes stuff and the melee of what happened.
But are there some stuff that you guys keep out of TV?
You know what? Hold that. Let's take a break. And
cliffhanger.
When we come back, we're gonna get into some of the deep, dark secrets of reality TV world with our girl Lynnette and our good friend Joe is here. Can we mention that Joe is here? Well, I did already. And I know he's behind the camera a lot, and maybe he could share some of his stories with us as well. All right, because keep it locked right here. It's Laser 101.
There's a thin line between righteousness and
these nuts. Got him! Got him!
The Suppa Duppa Morning Show on Laser 101.
Suppa Duppa Morning Show. We are back, your boy Suppa.
Your girl D.
G-Money's in the building. Woo-hoo! And we have a special guest with us as well, Lynnette. who has worked with BET's 106 in Park. Also did some work with Real Housewives of Atlanta. It says here the A-list, Dallas or something?
A-list, yeah. I did A-list Dallas, A-list New York.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been all over.
And also she works with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And we also have Joe.
Yeah.
What's up, Joe?
Not much, man. Glad to be here.
Now, Joe is the guy who has seen any and everything. He's the guy that holds the camera.
Yeah, most all the shows in Atlanta you see I've worked on those.
You're the camera guy.
The camera guy.
Wow. Now, Dee, right before we went to commercial break, you had a very interesting question for Lynnette and Joe.
Are there certain stuff that you guys cut out of the show?
Or edit?
You mean footage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Stuff
honestly.
Stuff that you cut out or stuff that you edit together to make it seem like this happened like this.
Well, let me say this, that we film 12 hours a day. We film 12 hours a day. So 12 hours of footage for a 1 hour show. You know what I'm saying? And we shoot every day. So, yes, our editors take liberties, but not to the point where your words are pieced together. So instead of I love you, it comes out you know? So, yeah, there are some things that end up on the cutting room floor, as we say. There are some scenes that are really graphic, like nudity. There's a lot of nudity. A lot of our ladies.
Let's talk about Joe. This one.
Yeah, Joe can explain to you. He gets all those money shots, as we call them.
So Joe, what happens? You're a camera guy for these shows. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2007. Yeah, actually, I kind of started with Lynnette.
Okay.
Yeah, I met her a long time ago. I started doing some BT behind black carpet stuff.
Yeah,
and then moving to the Housewives.
I thought you were going to say BT uncut stuff.
I bet he was doing uncut stuff.
World Star Hip Hop. What is that? World Hip Hop
Star? World
Honeys?
Star.
World Star.
The World Star Honeys, right?
Yeah, me and a friend of mine, we shot a couple of those.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've been a little bit everywhere.
See, he's a ratchet cameraman.
I see that.
From way back.
So now, when it goes to the scene, like, okay, they're in bed, they're making love, and cuts fades to black. Do you guys, because Lynnette says you guys keep rolling.
Joe, get out! Yes, we keep rolling.
Yeah?
They used to me by now, though.
So
yeah. So, if we have, what kind of scenes we have, I get to stay in there.
So do the couples actually get it on and do their stuff right in front of you guys?
Have they asked you to join?
I don't know. Camera down, boy! Camera cut. I have to cut the cameras then.
Yeah. Joe, I need a break. Tag team. Let's go.
I always tease Joe and a couple of other cameramen. I asked them, did they shoot the Mimi Nico video? Did you, Joe? Did you shoot the?
I wish I did, though.
You wish you did?
Yeah. Could have got a little extra paycheck.
That shower rod scene.
Now, I want to know this. Do you guys get certain things that you sell afterwards?
Nah, we don't do that. I love my job.
Okay, good.
You don't TMZ
footage?
stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, like footage or pics.
No, that footage belongs to VH1, and we all sign a contract, and VH1 Viacom will sue you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have $1 million, Joe. Do you have $1 million?
And that's just for the pre-trial.
Laser 101. Do you have do you have $1 million?
Nah, man. We might have to sell sweaters like 2 Chainz.
See? I learned that dance too not too long ago.
Oh, the dab?
Yeah.
I was teaching Dee that dance a couple of days ago. Now, Joe, when you're filming some of those scenes, have you ever gotten a little
aroused?
Excited? Yeah.
No, not really, man. I'm professional.
Not really. He said not really.
No.
I got a semi. Not really.
I'm older than I look, so I've been around for a while. I've seen a lot of things.
You're OG.
Yeah, I've been around for a while.
I look at all the footage the day after, and I get aroused.
Do you go home with certain image in your head?
Never that.
Nah?
Some of the cast members, they say, no, where's Joe? I need Joe to film me.
Oh.
Who's that, Joe? Who asked for Joe? Yeah, Jocelyn and Joe. They got a on set romance.
She only let you film her. You're the only one.
Since LA, they got a spinoff show her and Stevie got coming out.
Yeah.
Out of LA. So we was out there, good energy, and I was the only cat come from Atlanta that had a camera, and she wanted me to stay on her because I know how to make her look good. So
you know her angles.
Yeah.
Her right angles. I got you.
Camera moves with emotion.
See, okay, I feel you. I know what you're trying to say.
Right.
Okay. So have you guys ever thought of doing Love and Hip Hop
Caribbean?
St. Martin? They have a lot of ratchet.
Or the Caribbean or
Really?
something? Oh, yeah.
Well, Love and Hip Hop, actually, they are doing some casting in other cities now. I think Chicago is one that might be up for running, Miami and Houston. So where would you guys want to see us next? Love and Hip Hop.
French Quarter. Love and Hip Hop, French Quarter.
French Quarter, Agrement.
Really?
Yeah.
Love and Hip Hop, LQ. FQ.
FQ.
She knows it too.
She knows it.
Love and Hip Hop, FQ.
That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I have to let Mona know.
But what about maybe some Love and Hip Hops scenes?
Yeah,
St.
down
Martin,
the-
where
right.
they go on vacation.
Yeah.
Stevie J goes on vacation.
Yeah.
He comes to the Suppa Duppa morning show.
Yeah.
Stevie
Yeah.
J meets D from the Suppa Duppa morning
yeah.
show.
And then Jocelyn will tear D up.
She the Puerto Rican princess. You don't mess with the Puerto Rican princess,
no.
okay?
No, I don't. I don't mess with Puerto
No,
Ricans.
D might have something. They might move some furniture in this room.
That might be
I don't
a
know.
good scene between
It would.
D and Jocelyn, because you might need like the translator at the bottom of the screen to see what they saying in Spanish at each
And
other.
the words are just going so
Yeah,
quick.
it's going so good.
Yeah.
But you never know. Stevie might come down, offer D that beefcake, as Jocelyn calls it.
That special sauce. Everybody knows Stevie got the special sauce.
That Dominican sauce is better than Puerto Rican. I'm just saying. You can play that over
That
there when
sounds
you go
like a
back.
challenge.
Yeah, but don't tell her to come down.
Mona
here. I'm
Scott, I
scared.
hope you're listening. Sign her up.
Oh, yes.
No, but I did meet what's his name? Sexy guy at Soul Beach from Love and Hip Hop.
Peter Guns. He was from
Peter
Love and Hip Hop
Guns.
New York.
Sexy.
Yeah,
Oh,
she has
his
a.
body though.
Really?
His body, yes.
Really?
That's why she's single. She has a bad taste in men. I don't know.
Really?
Probably that's it. Yeah.
She's going to be our main lead on Love and Hip Hop
Yeah,
FQ.
FQ.
See, there you go.
Anything that
Love
comes,
triangles.
anything that comes her way. She's.
Nah, we would
Oh,
love to come
say
down
that.
here.
I'm just kidding.
We'd love to come down here. We did a really great scene in Puerto Rico a couple of seasons ago when Jocelyn proposed to Stevie.
Ah, right.
And we were all over Puerto Rico. It was awesome.
Now, what would it take for you guys to come down here and film? Is there some red tape you have to go through? Do you have to talk to maybe some government official, tourism board?
Absolutely.
How does it go?
We talked to the Board of Tourism. We definitely talked to, we find a fixer. You know, every island, every foreign location has a fixer.
G?
Yeah.
G is my fixer.
Everybody looked at me one time.
Look, G is my personal fixer.
Right.
So, you know, he lays it out for me. So, yeah, we would definitely, you know, need to set all of that up and then just, you know, have St. Martin want us here. Because we know that you guys have had some other folks here that didn't know how to act.
No.
Thought they could, you know,
Headbutt people.
headbutt other people.
Right.
Now, we might knock over tables, but we don't headbutt one another. So, St. Martin, please have us.
Couple of tables in Tantra. It's not bad. You know?
Let us, a couple of tables in Tantra, right?
Yeah, we good.
Knock over the Buddha a little bit, you know. That's it. Rub his belly, knock him over. Yeah.
So that's definitely
would be
something we
great.
should work on.
Take him to Sky Beach. I like that place, Sky Beach.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
So you were
It's good.
scouting locations already?
Yeah, I've been scouting. Think I'm not?
Yeah.
Always scouting.
So you've been on the island, even though it's a few days. Where are some places that you see like would be perfect shots or perfect scenes that you could use for Love and Hip Hop?
Well, for our cast, Tantra. That's right in. Sky Beach. That's right there. Where else would I take them? Could never take them to the butterfly farm. They'll hurt the butterflies. I love the butterflies and the moths.
All the butterflies.
But
are
I would
dead.
not take Love and Hip Hop cast to the butterfly farm.
No.
I would take them to the nude beach at Orient.
That would
Is
be
it Orient
interesting.
Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked over there. I was tempted, but then I didn't want to shame anyone who was already over there.
Okay. Oh, you were tempted to take. Oh.
Yes. I need the sun. I need to be sun kissed all over.
Oh, I could take care of the kisses. Anyways, 5 minutes after the hour of 10. Now, any other things you could tell us behind the scenes
You
that?
want some juice?
Yeah.
Some dirt.
Yeah.
Like
Spill-
what? You have
spill
to
some
ask me.
stuff.
I mean, there's a lot
Listen,
out
we're in
there.
the Caribbean. We want melee.
You want melee?
How old is Carly Red really?
Carly Red is a grown woman.
She's old though. She looks old.
50s, 40s.
She's not older than me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She's not that old.
She's seasoned.
She's seasoned.
She's seasoned.
Like adobo.
Yeah. But it's good though.
It's
the more
good.
you put in, well, yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
Carly's not old.
She's not
The
old.
oldest person on our cast is Stevie J.
Oh, he's the oldest.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the oldest. He's the oldest. And I know all our guys have 1,000 kids, so.
Yeah. Now, are they
We'll see.
really, 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 really married? because the thing with the ring and the what do you call that? What do you call when you get married? You
Marriage
sign that thing.
license.
Yeah, the marriage license.
Marriage
it's
license.
always been coming up. This one can't find it. She can't remember the anniversary. He says another date. Are they really, really, really married?
Well, I can tell you from behind the scenes, I've seen a ring. I have not seen a marriage certificate.
That's all you could say.
But we call them the Jordans. They are Mr. and Mrs. Jordan.
Okay.
Jordans. Okay.
But I've not seen anything.
You haven't seen anything.
Mama D's married. I've seen hers.
She is? She's married to who? To what?
Her ex.
Oh my God.
To what?
She's married to her ex.
Her ex-convict boyfriend, now husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Scrappy gave him the business off camera. He
Oh,
told
yeah?
him.
He put them
he
paws
told
on him.
He told him. You do my mom wrong this time, I'm going to put my paws on him.
Wow. Now, is the Atlanta season, is it on hiatus right now? Or?
We're filming right now.
Oh, you're filming
yeah,
right now.
we are on holiday break right now for 2 weeks, and we'll start back up filming on January 5th, and then the show airs Monday, March 28th.
Okay.
Monday, March 28th.
Now, do you have any of the cast members also saying, you know what, Mona, you know what, Lynnette, maybe we could go in this direction. Let's do something like this. Do you also have input or feedback from them as well?
Yeah, they try to produce themselves, but that's never a good thing.
Produce themselves.
That's never a good thing.
Like, listen,
it's
when,
never a good
when
thing.
I'm on, make sure you play my song, play it up high,
Absolutely.
put the name underneath so people can go and buy it on iTunes.
Yep.
They do all of that
They
stuff.
do all of that, and none of it happens.
None of it happens.
You can't produce yourself. You got to let the producers produce. That's why they're there. So, but yeah, sometimes they come in with some good ideas that we do move upon. Carly Red and some of the other ladies are helping to build a school in Haiti.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we tried to get over there a couple of weeks ago in December, but they had their elections going. So VH1 Security shut us down, told us we could not go to Haiti in December, but possibly go back in February to see the school being built.
Okay.
But, perhaps we leave Haiti and fly on over here.
Direct flight.
Nice.
Right.
Any
Right.
lawsuits? Anything you guys have ever been sued for anything? Or
Oh, yeah, people try to sue us all the time.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, we just tore down a Christmas tree last week
Where?
where was that?
at a location that you'll see on season 5.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
what happens when you go into these restaurants, these sometimes nice upscale restaurants, you guys just turn up the place. Does it give that restaurant a bad reputation, or does it actually boost them up?
Well, let me tell you what happened in this case. Yeah, their security got upset with our security. So it was really the venue security that went off on our security and caused the melee. We get our talent out of there immediately. Our talent, they turn up for TV. They're not going to, they're not out to destroy anybody's personal property or harm anyone really, except themselves. They do go in on each other. We have to put a big piano between Jocelyn and Dime because we knew that was Clash of the Titans. you know? So, yeah, but we did knock over a Christmas tree and break some tables and chairs.
What about you, Joe? Have you ever been hit by any flying objects or anything? Maybe, you're behind the camera, someone picks up a glass unexpectedly and...
I live for those scenes.
Yeah.
I love to jump up on bars, over tables. I'm gonna get the shot. I got to get that money shot. That's what they pay me to do. So yeah, I love doing that.
He gets the booty shots too when Jocelyn's
all
frying
that.
eggs and cooking breakfast for Stevie in the kitchen.
Butt naked.
Butt naked.
Like they say, when a reunion came in, a melee just went crazy. The regular camera operator, union workers that was in New York, they left their cameras and went outside.
Oh.
Me and my team, we stayed in there and jumped over tables and dodged bottles.
Yeah.
And all that. Ran through hallways. So some of the footage you didn't see was crazy.
Yeah.
Just straight crazy. But that's what we love to do.
And you keep the cameras rolling.
We keep them rolling.
You get your Christmas bonus for sure.
Hey, we keep them rolling. Yeah.
He gets something for sure.
For sure. Now, I was just going to ask that. Now, Joe, I mean, we were joking about it earlier, but have you ever had any kind of off-screen relationships with any of these cast members?
Man,
come on, Joe.
Hell no. Oh,
come on, keep it.
You can say it.
You can say it. Women are crazy. Not necessarily crazy, but no.
You don't
I
get
a
into
little bit
that.
more low key. Sometimes I turn up a little bit, but not like them. Yeah.
Now, if you did have a chance to get in a relationship with one of these cast members, which one of them would you choose?
No, man, I have to keep that one quiet.
Ah,
man.
come on.
Don't keep it quiet.
No, you gotta
Don't keep it quiet.
Let it go, Joe.
No.
K. Michelle's is tight.
Red, K. Michelle.
K. Michelle.
Michelle is I like K Michelle.
I could see. I could see. I could see
Even
Joe
with
and
the
K
small
Michelle.
booty now?
Yeah, she had
small.
the reduction.
Oh, he
It's
said her
not
booty is
small.
not small.
It's
It's
not
not
small.
small.
Last
You
time I
measured
seen
it lately.
When I
You've seen
in
it?
LA,
Even
it's
after
not
the
small.
reduction.
It's not small.
It's not small.
To me,
He
it's
films
not
a
small.
booty in HD.
It's not small. I'm this close to the booty. I'm like 2 or 3 inches.
Ain't that close?
Yeah, so it's definitely not small. K Michelle probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
Definitely K
that.
Michelle.
I could see
Yeah.
that.
Now, is that girl still on the show? Was it Naya?
Naya.
Was it?
For which one?
She was a stripper. She had a bald head. She had a big scar.
Oh, for New York.
Oh, she's from New York.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
You know, the thing, these shows take so long to film. We shoot each of these cities. We shoot for 8 to 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
So you're so entrenched in your city's show production.
Right.
You don't really have time to
Dibble
know
dabble
what's
in
going on.
others.
Right. The only time we really will cross paths is if we have, like, you know, someone from the New York show come
Come
do some
down.
scenes for us, or we send someone to another show, you know, to do scenes. But I think it's time for like a love and hip hop Caribbean concert
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
that'd be hot.
from all the different cities.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah,
combined
from
as
all.
one.
Yeah, the ones that have some songs out there.
You
and
get
just,
Omarion on the
yeah.
stage.
I love Omarion.
Yeah, he's great.
If I worked on Hollywood, I would love him because I loved Omarion from 106 and Park.
Yeah, but he actually backed out though. He's not on the show anymore in Hollywood.
Is that what they say?
That's what they said.
That's what they say.
That's what
that
they
face.
say. Look at her face.
Is that what they say? Come on back, oh. I love Omarion because
Yeah?
he dances like Michael Jackson. I don't know if
Okay.
you all know that.
Yeah.
He's really gifted.
Okay.
You
More
didn't
than
ask
one
me.
way?
You didn't ask me who I would date.
I was just gonna ask because the way how you said gifted and then
Yeah.
you perked your lips sounds like you ain't talking. You ain't
No.
talking about just his dancing.
Yeah.
No, I am actually. I am just talking about Omarion's dancing. He's too young for
Oh
me.
my God, girl, he was so big.
He's too young for me. No.
Cougar is in the new style, you know.
She called you a cougar. Are you?
She did call me a
Yeah,
cougar.
because with Marion, you know how she said he's young? I'm just saying. Sorry.
He's young. He's young. No, it wouldn't be Omarion. I would say Stevie because he's so charismatic.
And you seen his meat? What do you call it? Beefsteak.
I have not,
He's not.
but I have heard stories amongst the cast. Mimi and Jocelyn in particular.
Uh-huh.
They know. No, I would say no because he's, you know, he's crazy. You know, he'll flip out on you, but he's
Yeah. Now I thought
Charismatic.
I hated. I know hate is a very strong word, but I hated Stevie J with that rat face, that face that he does and everything. But until I met Nico,
yeah.
oh my God, I could not stand. Stevie J became like an angel to me. I was like, and Nico was like one of the. Oh, I can't even explain it. How's your relationship with him?
I like Nico.
Because I know he's like the new villain on that show.
Yeah, but I like Nico.
Yeah.
You know, and I still have to keep it from behind the cameras though. See, you know, my interaction with them behind and I'm also the money lady. See, that's one thing you all don't know.
Ah.
On Love and Hip Hop, my title is line producer. So I handle the budget and I pay the talent.
Okay.
So my relationship with them is very different. Very different because, as Jocelyn says, cut that check, Lynnette. Cut that check. That she tells me all the time. You better cut that check.
Now, what is the pay? What did they get? What did they get paid? Can you say?
I cannot give you the
Anywhere
dollar
between-
signs, but I can tell you that there's some talent that get paid up to, I would say, $500,000.
What?
And then there are some that,
For the season. Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then there are some that are paid, you know, gosh,
A glass
Bare
of
minim-
water and a coupon.
bare minimum to that because it's really based on your storyline.
Right. Right.
You know, it's really based on your storyline, and you may be new to the scene. I mean, to the show, you may be new, and so the network, we're not going to invest all our money into a new talent until we see,
Right.
What
you
they
know,
have to offer, right?
yeah, what they have to offer. Like social media drives this show, man. Like it drives any show, social media, and so you could be hated like Nico, but guess what? Nico is one of the network
yeah.
fan favorites
Right.
because if you love to hate him,
You keep watching.
you keep watching.
Yeah.
So you know,
Now, if someone hasn't really been like reached your expectations, how do you write them out or get rid of them?
how do we leave them in 2015?
Yeah. How do you leave them back in 2015?
We leave them.
You just leave them.
Yes.
You didn't even write them out. You didn't even say.
The boat
you know what?
sails. They
Yeah.
they get a nice little letter. Thanks, but no thanks.
No thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
We might
No
call
notice or anything.
No. It's
Like
part of
that
your
was your
contract.
last.
you. You just
That's
did.
that.
Oh, so the contract is only for a year. basically.
The contract that we give to people is usually takes them for about 3 cycles, or what we would call seasons, 3 cycles, and we can write them off. Though there's always that fine language. Their contracts are like 38 pages long, and some of them don't read them. Not. It's just like, musicians, rappers and stuff. They're so happy to get a deal.
Right.
They don't read through the fine print. It's worth paying that attorney.
Yeah.
Or it's worth taking your time and dissecting it, because the language is really that simple.
Right.
That you can say, wait, if I do this then I do this,
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I'm gone, right.
Or 1 minus 1 equals 0. So I'm not getting paid
So that's
anything.
why you guys do a contract that's 38 pages long. Probably is the same 5 pages copy.
Yeah, right? Exactly. But I've read it.
Yeah.
So I know, and then I think, wow, so their attorneys, when they redline and send back, then you say, okay, this person's on it, this person's about their business. You can't play with Stevie J. Be clear. He might make the rat face, but he probably by far is the most business oriented cast member that we have in Atlanta.
Right.
Can't run it by him.
And that's because of the hip hop business he's in.
And that's because he's been in it for a minute. He started over at Bad Boy.
He worked with big stars. So.
Right, and Puff doesn't play. Puff is always about his
Puff
business.
doesn't pay, so of course Stevie
Puff
J knows.
don't pay, but Puff don't play.
Yeah.
That's messed
So of
up.
course Stevie J knows Puff's
exactly.
Puff's contract, so he's gonna read through yours, make sure he gets his money.
Yeah, he makes sure. So so they can make upwards of like $500,000. It's crazy.
Now, Lynnette, I know you're the money woman, and Stevie J's a little behind on child payments and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you say, Stevie, listen, I'm gonna give you this check. Please put aside a little bit for, a little Shanae or Shaniqua or something. You know what?
I've made arrangements.
Yeah?
Yes. I will say that.
Government is garnishing that check, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking at that. Right?
Yeah. All our guys on the show, they all have like 6 or 8 kids each, except for Scrappy. Scrappy has 1. He just has 1. He loves his daughter. Yes, Imani. Loves her dearly. But all the other guys, they're pushing it. 6, 8 kids. But what I've seen, I don't know, Joe, I know you're with them a lot in their homes, but they're good dads, believe it or not. Sometimes it's not always about the dollar bill, but if your kid needs Pampers, I get it. But, if your kid needs some quality time to know that their dad loves them, that speaks volumes too.
Yeah.
So, but
Now, there's another rapper out there. I think he has about 15, 16 kids. They were also going to do a reality show with him. Was it Shorty Low?
Ew.
Was it Shorty Low? Right?
Yeah,
right. And he's living with all his baby mamas. He was going to have a show with all his baby kids, but they got canceled at the last minute.
It should get canceled.
But it seemed very interesting. He was going to be put in a big house with, I think, at least 7 of his baby mamas. Each of them have at least 2 kids for him, so he has about 14 to 15 to 16 kids. Now, would you ever think about doing something with him or getting him on the show?
No, because I might get pregnant. No. No. Shorty Low.
Oh, man.
Shorty Low, 2015.
Keep him there.
Keeping it moving.
Now, have you ever keep in contact with Terrence and Free AJ?
Yeah, Terrence actually works with me and my team on the reunion shows.
Okay.
So you don't see him in front of the camera now. You'll see, he's behind the camera taking care of some things for us. But yeah, Terrence Clayton. Yeah, he's still involved. I think he's still on 106 in Park. Not 106 in Park. What is he on? Jeez.
He does some of the red carpet stuff for them too.
Yeah, he does some things for them. He's still in New York. Yeah.
He does the BET Awards for them.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Awards for them. He still does that.
Terrence keeps it moving with his curly hair.
Yeah.
He keeps it moving.
Okay.
He's good. Free and AJ. AJ's on E Entertainment. So is the other Terrence. We had another Terrence J. Yeah. He's on that show as well. And of course, Terrence J is making moves in the movies right now. Think Like a Man 1 and 2 and a couple other things. So he's doing. And then Free, I think she's still doing radio. I'm not sure. But like I said,
she might have stopped.
I would love to see her on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I really would.
Picture Demona. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Now,
Mona's a busy lady. She got a lot of shows going on.
Yeah. Now, before you leave, I want to ask the question. Now, you were working with 106 in Park during its prime.
Yes.
Back when everyone used to come home.
When it was hot.
When it was hot. Turn on that
crazy.
TV. AJ and Free have their love-hate relationship. People are loving it. And, now the direction that it took after that. And I don't think you were around then. You probably left.
She's like, I clean my hands of that.
Now, how do you feel about that? Like, it was kind of like your baby, then to see it kind of self-destruct, for a lack of better words. I mean, how do you feel about something like that?
Well, you know, everything has its time.
Mm-hmm.
But that 106 in Park, the original, like you said, when we started on 106th
Right.
in Park
I remember that.
Avenue,
Actually, yeah.
up in Spanish Harlem.
Right.
But I will say that I don't know what to say about it, honestly. They tried to breathe new life back into it, but once the horse is dead, it's dead.
Yeah.
You
it.
move on.
What was the downfall? Like, what do you think was the turning point?
Yeah.
When it all was it when Free and AJ left? What was the turning point?
Well, I think
Bow Wow.
Free and AJ. Free and AJ left so monumentally. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Free left, and then AJ came on and was like,
Yeah,
I'm done.
he was. None of us knew he was going to do that.
Wow.
None of us knew he was going to do that. So we were all crying. He was crying. And those of us that were standing right, off the sides
Right.
of the cameras, we were crying because, it was really emotional, and he was serious about it. And so they left in such a big way. It was like, who could fill those shoes?
Jeez.
And then I know they tried to get Roxy up there and
Terrence J.
Terrence J.
They were pretty good.
Bow Wow, and I don't know the young girl who was with Bow Wow, but leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. You were Mr. 106 in Park. Stay there.
Right.
So here's a question. I don't know if you can answer this question, but what was a lot of people still don't know or want to know what was the reason why Free left?
You know what? I think a lot of times it comes down to contract. And if I can recall, I think it was her contract. And, when you know what your value is, you're not going to, chintz yourself.
Right.
Why?
You're not going to lower yourself.
No.
Right.
If you know your value, you know your value. And I would say that to anyone out here in front of the camera, whether it be on TV, whether you're a music artist, a hip hop artist, or whatever. Know your worth. Know your value. So read those contracts, and if it's not to your liking, sit down. Everything's negotiable.
Right.
And then if people don't want to give you what you're asking for, don't be afraid to walk away.
Now, do you think that was a bad move for Free?
No, I think she stuck to her guns. And I think she stepped away. What she's done or will do after that, I don't know.
Right.
But everything's negotiable. And if you can't see fit to give me my worth, then I got to move on.
Okay.
2015.
Leave it back. You like this?
I love it.
Leave it back in
Leave
2000.
it.
So what can we expect from Lynnette and Joe in 2016?
For me, I think that I may be moving on to some other Housewives series.
Okay.
Not in Atlanta, but in another state.
Housewives of Dutch Quarter.
Oh,
yeah.
Side chicks of Dutch Quarter.
So
I never got too much wine.
honestly, I would love to do a travel show. And I would love to start here in St. Martin. Yeah, I would love to start here in St. Martin.
In the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Nice.
Would love to do it. Would love to do it.
If you need a translator, D's right there.
I have a translator
got
right
you.
here. Me and D doing it. Yeah, travel show. Let's do it. Let's claim it. 2016.
Sounds good.
What about you, Joe?
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to get on one of these National Geographic shows like Deadliest Catch.
You want to film that?
I can't swim that good, but I'm trying to live my life right now.
Yeah, he can't swim. He fell in the pool at Lottery Farm. So he cannot swim.
He almost lost his life.
Yo, I was having a little bit too much fun, but when you're on vacation, you have at least one day.
Yeah.
At least
Right.
one day, But I had a good time.
Okay. So when you guys leave, you're leaving on when?
31st.
31st.
So mad.
Back to work straight, or
So
you
mad.
still
No,
have a couple of days?
No, January 5th we start filming
Start
again.
filming.
Start
Yeah.
filming.
Yeah. I think we'll be back. I feel like it. I'll talk to Mona and all the powers that be.
Yes.
Something's
Let us get down here,
Talk to your what do you call him again? Your
My
what?
fixer.
Your
My
fixer.
Fixer.
G Money the Fixer.
He got you.
Yeah.
Was
Hey.
that a TV show?
The Fixer?
Yeah, wasn't it a TV show?
I think so. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie, I think. it was-
But hey, imagine Love and Hip Hop coming on for Carnival. Hey.
We was talking about that in the car. You coming down yourself. or something.
Yes.
Yes.
We was talking about that.
I can bring them down here. Whose truck are they going to be on?
We can work something. Let's talk. We can talk to Mikey.
Okay.
We can talk to Mike.
Yeah.
And a couple of other people set it up.
Yeah, we thought about Trinidad for Carnival a couple of seasons ago. Well, Carly Red is Trini.
No. Come here.
Exactly.
Come here.
Come here. Somebody's leaving pregnant. I guarantee.
Ooh.
I guarantee.
Yes.
Oh
Guarantee.
my God.
Let's
So,
do
yeah.
it. I'll talk it up.
I mean, pregnant from a local guy. That's what I'm saying.
Such as yourself.
Probably. So, listen, I need to get my
And then
shot.
you'll be on the show
Listen,
because you'll have a number of
Even
children.
if my scene is just 1 minute long, it was 1 minute worth it.
I'm gonna bring all the cast. I'm gonna bring all the cast in this little tight booth with you.
That's all I need.
And let's see what happens.
Let's work it out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Let's
we can
see.
do that.
Yes.
Anyways, Lynnette, Joe, once again, thanks for joining us here on the Super Duper Morning Show. We're a little bit over time, but that's what we do when we have fun.
So sorry.
That's what we do when we have fun.
We have good talk.
Yeah, man. Good chopping it up with you guys, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your vacation. You have a couple of days left, but don't worry. I know you're here with G. He's gonna definitely make sure you have a good time.
I want my money back from the casinos.
How much did you lose?
Where can I go pick that up?
How much did you lose?
Fixer.
I don't know about that.
How much did you play? What did you play? The slots?
I don't play the slots. I play the tables. I'm ashamed to say.
What did you lose? How much did you lose?
I need to get back to work quickly.
Both do.
I need to get back to work quickly.
Joseline, I gotta take off a little $2,000 off your check, just to help me get back on my feet, all right?
What you talking about, mommy?
See?
Give me my money. Cut the check, Lynnette.
Got the check, Lynnette.
Don't
Cut
play
the
with
check,
me.
girl. Don't play.
And Joe, hopefully you get some nice B-roll footage while you're here in Ireland. You brought your camera down or not?
Nah, I didn't really bring my real camera this time.
You got a little
I came
GoPro
back-
with you.
Yeah, I got a little GoPro and I got a little DJI 4K camera thing I brought with me. But yeah, man, I'm just enjoying myself right now.
Yeah,
I didn't want to feel like too much like work, but yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Having a good time.
All right.
Thanks, G.
No problem.
We're going to come back and get pregnant.
Yeah.
She's liking that.
With that said, we're going to wrap it up. G-Money's up next with the AMP and Workload Show. It's New Music Tuesday.
Did we have a question of the day?
Oh, yes, we did.
We did. Question of the day brought to you by Tech Hub. It is Tuesday, so tiebreak Tuesday. Yes or no? Are you buying fireworks for home this year?
No.
You're not? Now, is it legal in the United States? You could buy your own fireworks? Or?
Depends what state.
It depends on the state. Yeah, and in Georgia, you can buy your own, and I hate it. I'm the neighbor who will call on you.
Oh, for real?
I'm the neighbor with a truck full of fireworks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got the big Excaliburs.
You got the black. Oh, you got the X.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I fire them off in my backyard. My neighbors get mad. So.
Oh, damn.
Well, yeah.
Joe got the black market stuff. Check him out.
Yay. In the black Chevy truck.
All right, guys. Well, once again, thanks for coming through. Enjoy your vacation and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Suppa.
All right. It's Laser 101, the station with the attitude, the Super Duper Morning Show. Got to thank everyone for listening and calling in today. And we'll be back tomorrow from 7 to 10 doing this again. D, leave us off with something nice and positive.
The secret of success is to know something nobody else knows. See you guys tomorrow. Love ya.
This is PJD 5, Laser 101 St. Martin, transmitting on 101.1 megahertz from Phillipsburg, St. Martin.
Laser 101.